Hello guys, Unknown Gamer here, and today's video we're going to be talking about the phasing out of consoles, and do I think consoles are going to last? I want to come up with this sort of, assumption, are they going to last at all? I mean, like, look, the new consoles are going to be probably around the corner at some point, and I think, this is probably might be the last generation of consoles we'll see. Mostly because that, you know, it's very blatant that pretty much PC gaming is pretty much just like the top of, all gaming essentials. Like, seriously, and, these consoles, as they're improving, but sometimes, even when I move to PC, it just feels like they're just downgrading at some points, and moving to PC gaming really did open my eyes to, this sort of level. I mean, look, when I was moving to PC, it's like, okay, I might still play my console a bit, because my friends are on console. Well, that's kind of still hasn't really happened. I mean, I could still talk to my friends on, on the Xbox app, which is another thing altogether. And it's just one of those things that, I was thinking, my Xbox hasn't been touched in ages, alright? My Xbox has been touched in probably 3 weeks. And it's just, like, I'm just here thinking, like, how are these consoles still surviving? I mean, obviously, I think, consoles mainly are still surviving because the big fanboy bases are happening in these things, because honestly, once people develop large fan bases or something, they go ape shit over anything that's only by Microsoft, or that's it. That's pretty much it. And this is one of the questions I have: will this next generation of consoles be our last? And obviously, I don't think they're gonna end altogether. I mean, Nintendo Switch is still a good console, a good handheld console, which can take everywhere, which is pretty much. I think that alone is the future of console gaming, to be honest with you. But I like consoles, alright. I guess they're a more simpler form, but sometimes you would rather have, simple, but with more options. I mean, a lot of people who argue that console is better is, because, building it. But, there's many choices. You can get a pre-built, you can do all that stuff. And it's just, PC just has way more options than console. You don't have to pay for some like, shitty subscription. You don't have to pay for any of that. And, I'm quickly learning on here. It's like, look at the amount of stuff I can do. I can install mods on fucking GTA 5 or all of that. And consoles are great for first starters. First starting out with a console, then moving to PC. Which, seriously, it's an experience moving to PC. And I'm just thinking ahead. Why are we still playing these consoles if we can just play them on our own hardware that we probably made ourselves? And obviously, fanboys and all that stuff will just stick to the assumption that console is better than PC because some other bullshit. But I don't think console is gonna last, that long. This next generation is probably gonna die out, in my opinion, because honestly, I don't think that consoles are his main market anymore, in my opinion. And I feel like once this one generation passed, people might think, let's try and move to PC. Let's see what it's like. And obviously they get stuck to PC because it's a far superior platform. And yeah, I don't think it's going to collapse anytime soon. I mean, obviously they're going to keep on putting them out each day. But one day, ideas will run out. And it will just, every console they release will be the same, but a bit more beefier. And to be honest, the consoles that are coming next are probably going to be underpowered bullshit for 500 anyway. And obviously they're going to pay you a subscription service to play online, which is bullshit in itself because you already are paying for an internet connection. And yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. I mean, I just really wish people would, you know, have a correct mindset to move to PC. But, you know, obviously there's a couple of reasons. It's way more expensive. But, I mean, if you can afford an Xbox, you probably can afford a £500 gaming PC. That's just me. That's just my assumption here. And, like, seriously, I just don't see consoles moving anytime soon. I just don't see it improving. I mean, look, Xbox, I can take credit to. I mean, yeah, trying to stride towards, you know, a PC type gaming landscape, you know, here, like backwards compatibility with, you know, Xbox 360 games and all that stuff, and other things as well. PlayStation, I don't really see that much happening with them, to be honest with you. Sorry, PlayStation, but honestly, don't really see that much effort being put into it. I mean, Microsoft didn't announce keyboard support, which is something in itself that just says something. You know, at least Microsoft is actually putting way more options out there. And yeah, I mean, this is probably the worst made video because my internet's been just shit recently. I'm probably gonna upload this video with, you know, the data on someone's phone. So yeah, that's how it is. But I don't think they're gonna last long. That's just my opinion. I mean, it's just PC's far superior, and you can even if you're not good with mouse and keyboard, you can use your controller on lots of games now. Like, even on like old games that you don't even think will be using a controller. Even if you don't have controller support, you could probably download mods or some shit to get controller support on that one game that doesn't have controller support. Bit of a mouthful, but it's true. I mean, especially mods. I mean, mods are just out there. They may bad community and all that stuff, and it's just one of those things. And seriously, I just don't see it moving. I just don't see the console cycle improving after, you know, this console cycle we're going to go through. And, you know, I'm not going to buy a new Xbox or a new PlayStation or whatever, because it's just a waste of money if I have this one, which is way more powerful than the Xbox itself. Just way more powerful in general. And obviously 16 gigabytes of RAM, you know, GTX 1070. I'm thinking of upgrading a graphics card at some point. But again, my PC that I'm having right now runs GTA 5 at 60 frames per second and at 1080p, which is something. And obviously, this generation console is only running at 30, so that's just saying something altogether. And yeah, honestly, I just don't see them passing because, you know, it's always consoles are always going to have this, you know, drag. They're always going to drag behind the more powerful PCs that are constantly being upgraded. And they're not going to get any better because, you know, obviously it's the person who owns it who upgrades it more and more. Especially with, like, you know, RTX and that one GPU from, not Nvidia, AMD. I mean, AMD put out a new graphics card, which is quite a beast graphics card, I think. I don't know. That's just me. But it's just options as well. I mean, it's just way more powerful and way more... Actually, it's way more cheaper in a sense because you don't have to pay for some shitty £50 a month bullshit. And yeah, that's how it is. I mean, this is a mess of a video. Alright, this is just me putting my thoughts out there, and I haven't been on the right mindset for YouTube at the moment because my internet's been a shit and it's just been hell to get internet back. And I don't know why we've even tried changing providers, and this was a complete waste of fucking time. And honestly, I don't really want to blame anyone for my internet being... By the way, I'm transitioning out the video now, so sorry if you're getting confused. So my internet, you know, once I get it back, then I can, you know, upload way more than usual. And yeah, really I'm hoping that I do get the internet back sooner than 11th of Feb. Alright, that's 11th of February, which is something. So yeah, guys. Right now, the internet that I'm loading with now is just slow. Well, I'm using my stepdad's phone anyway, so yeah. And guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry if I'm rambling too much. I'm not in the right mindset for YouTube at the moment because I'm just very pissed off that we moved to this fucking company who lied to us on what our speed's gonna be. And yeah, that's just one of the things. And yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. You know, like, comment, subscribe. You know, if you like this type of content on the channel. It's just been a ramble, really. It's nothing special about this at all. and it's been completely miserable since me, you know, ever since the internet was fucking completely shut on by this fucking company, and fuck you Sky for even doing that to us. So yeah guys, I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you then. And by the way, I'm gonna upload more soon, and I might skip upload schedules because I only have a limited amount of data to use. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll see you then.